Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. Today I'm here with Penny, who's going to do our announcements. Take it away, Penny.
For birthdays today, we have Dustin from Miss Campos's class and Irma, from the lunchroom. And
so happy birthday to them.
Happy birthday. And for lunch today, we have hamburger offered with crinkle cut fries, or the other option is Italian sandwich with pepperoni. For the salad bar today is baby carrots, celery sticks, cucumbers, diced tomatoes, fresh leafy greens, apples, and dried cherries, orange, white milk, and is dill pickle slices? Okay, and dill pickle slices. And did I say these?
Nope.
Okay. And today we will be celebrating winter sports. Wear the gear of your favorite team or sport. On Monday, holiday hair don't care. Wear your hair like a hoop or a hat or hair accessories.
All right. Remember, we respect, we own it, we achieve, and we stay mindful.
Bye.
Bye.
The Dream Drop Diva Detective. Today we are interviewing Brianne Bush's voiceover actor from Los Angeles. What do you do in your job?
Hello, yes. So I'm a voiceover actor. That is kind of three main realms. There's commercial, there's animation character work, and there's narration. I have done a mix of all three, but I specialize mostly in character work, which is like animation type things. And I specialize specifically in children and animal voices.
Choose 3 words to describe your job.
Say that
Choose
again?
3 words to describe your job.
I would say creative, crazy, and
Why
very
did you
fun.
choose this job?
I loved acting growing up, and I still do act on camera as well. But I think the reason I really fell in love with voiceover is that you just have such a freedom to be whoever you want to be. I mean, if I want to be a unicorn and that's what I book, that's what I get to do because your voice is only one part of you. And it's so cool to just use that aspect of your body and to get to play with that. And there's so much freedom just with being in a booth and having your own space and being by yourself and getting to do such ridiculous things, but having so much fun and having a team of people that are there supporting you and directing you and encouraging you. And that's really why I ended up falling in love with it and wanting to continue on and just find a place in the voiceover world for my voice.
How does your job help people?
I mean, at the very least, I think it entertains people. But I was so touched by some of the jobs that I've done. I was on Sesame Street recently, and it takes about a year for a lot of my stuff to come out. Especially, I do a lot of children's toys. And so those will not get developed sometimes for 2 or 3 years, and then I forget about them, and it's hard to chase them down because it's just my voice. And sometimes, you know, you downplay your own work and you're excited about it, but you're not really sure how it's going to resonate with other people. And so when things like that came out and I was getting flooded with videos and messages and like friends from high school who have kids now, which is crazy, they would send me videos of like their babies watching me on Sesame Street. And things like that just touched me so much and really encouraged me. So at the very least, I would say entertainment. I love comedy. I love making people laugh. I love people just getting to escape for a little bit. But on a deeper level, even with things like Sesame Street and toys and like children's programs, there are a lot of deeper meanings within those. And especially with kids, I think that stays with them for a while and can teach them some really valuable lessons.
Did you have to go to school or training for your job, and where?
Yes and no. I did go to college. I went to Loyola University in Chicago, and I studied communications and environmental science. Um, my job now does not really translate from the degree that I studied, to be honest. Communications is so well rounded, so it's really helped me in a lot of avenues, just with marketing myself and meeting people, which is valuable in my industry. But I will say, I think, I mean, you can take classes for voiceover for sure, and I think that's really important. Um, there are, certain acting degrees that I think could play into voiceover as well, but usually getting a voice coach, making your demos, getting your own either home equipment set up or getting a studio and really getting to play around and all of that is really helpful. But any acting experience can be helpful as well, and I would say it really dips
What do
into
you
each other.
normally wear to work?
I can usually wear whatever I want for voiceover, which is crazy. The first couple of times I had like bigger jobs, I made it a point to be like, I'm gonna wear my pajamas in the booth because I always told myself like I'm gonna wear my pajamas to work when I do voiceover work. So I like really had fun. I mean, most of the time you want to be comfortable. You are moving around with voiceover. You wouldn't think, but especially like when I do video games, and things like that, you're moving. So if you're punching the air doing certain things, you want to have fabric that's not going to be loud or add to the reverb, and just be easy to move in. And a lot of times too, when you're in a booth, it gets really stuffy. So I've learned to wear layers and just be comfortable, be able to move around, not wear anything that's going to be too loud or annoying.
What superpower do you want to have at your job?
Ooh. I mean, specifically for voiceover, if I could do any range of voices, that would be the superpower. And just to have my voice like be strong forever, which is probably phrased weirdly, but it takes a lot out of your voice. Especially with toys. I did a dinosaur toy last year, and I mean, my voice was like done. I could not speak the rest of the day because as much as you try to keep up with vocal health, and I do my vocal warm-ups and my nebulizer and my throat coat tea, like you can do all of that, but at the end of the day, it does wear a lot on your voice. So if I could just have my voice stay strong all the time without having to do even all of that, that would be my weird superpower I'd want.
What helped you get where you are today?
I think perseverance is a big part of most jobs, but especially the acting industry. I think you really need to believe in yourself and enjoy the process because it is a lot of auditions. It is a lot of not even no's, it's a lot of not hearing back from anyone. And that can be discouraging because a lot of times you're like, okay, well, what am I doing wrong? You're not doing something wrong. It's just your voice might not resonate with that exact role. And you don't know why. I mean, half the time the directors and the casting directors don't know why either. It's just they hear it and they're like, oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking for this character. So I think just being perseverant and playing around with different voices yourself and being confident in your work and your abilities is the most important.
What is your favorite show you have done?
Ooh, that's a hard one. There was a series I did. There's a toy called the Enchantimals, if you've heard of them. They turned it into a series by Mattel, and I was joking for a while. I kept booking bunnies, and I was like, I'm in my bunny era. And so I booked that role, and it was a little character. And my favorite part of the show, I always grew up loving mermaids. And in the show, they like go through this magic mirror and turn into mermaids. And I thought the show was so cute and fun, and my character ended up like saving the day in the episode, and it was such a silly script, but I really enjoyed it.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
For the Dream Job Diva Detective. Today we are interviewing Brianna Bush's voiceover.
Let's meet our contestants.
Can I, please? Why, hello, and welcome to our magical forest. My name is Clara, the capybara, and I will be singing my favorite. Sorry, can you hold the despair so I can focus? The squirrel